Hey guys, hey there, welcome back to another video. Basically guys, I know this is a different type of video. Again, I don't usually do these videos, but we are closing down MobPvP. This is the fourth take of recording this video. I'm going to do it right here. This will be uploaded to YouTube, I swear to God. Basically, I was going to cut this into two parts. One part would be just me explaining why I'm closing Mob, and the other part would be doing a staff series. And we'll continue with our normal videos, you know, next video, stuff like that. Basically, you guys know, back in mid-July, I started a server called MobPvP. And I started with two people I'd never met in my life, okay? They DM'd me on Twitter, gave me a proposal. Their experience wasn't that good. They launched the server, and it looked pretty good, right? They had a nice setup, config, so I just said, you know what, screw it. I'll just go for it, right? I kind of winged it, and I didn't know the repercussions at that time. Basically, truth be told, bro, these guys had nothing to lose. You know, they could exit scam and not give a fuck. I had a reputation, I had everything to lose, and if I were to do it again, I would have done it with a experienced HCF owner, someone very successful, like Simply Trash, for example, or Jacob from Sage. Anyone that had a good HCF era, you know, when HCF was peaking, just anyone that, you know, had a good server at the time with a lot of players. So let me get into it. Basically, it actually started going downhill, even though you guys didn't see. Behind the scenes, it started going downhill map one, and I'll tell you why. Even though, you know, we peaked like 300, 400 players every side of the world, things were being sold behind my back, right? So the two co-owners are Kurt and Tyler. Tyler was selling things behind my back, which I caught on very easily, and he repaid me, so, you know, it's fine. But that was a red flag, okay? Kurt, I don't believe he sold anything behind my back. If he did, I didn't catch him, but he was doing like mostly community management. You know, he ended up like having a big mouth. He had a kind of an ego because he owned Mob and things like that, and it was the biggest server he's owned. But we'll get into that stuff later. So yeah, Tyler starts selling things behind my back. Tyler also hires his friend Deffing, and they work together to sell things. You know, they sell bases, kits, even in-game reach. And turns out they made like 3K or things like that. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I was told. Anyways, that's the first red flag, and I would have left at that time, but it would have looked like I'm exit scamming, right? I could have just made a video, but you know, I thought that was just the only hiccup, the only red flag. They wouldn't do it again because they know they have, you know, the whole server on the line. I don't want to be egotistical, but I was the reason why, you know, they had players, and I just told them like they should be grateful for this opportunity. I'll be honest, like it's a good server. You know, my job was to get all the partners, get a bunch of people recording, and that worked out really good. I also, you know, recorded my own videos on Mob. I did a little bit of advertising myself, and their jobs were basically everything else, the dirty work, right? Community management, managing devs, make sure they're doing their stuff, staff management, literally everything else. Turns out, Kurt and Tyler ended up getting a little argument. Kurt ended up wanting to resign. He stated, I'm gonna do nothing until I'm bought out. He wanted money basically for his position, and I couldn't just kick him off because he owned the domain and the Discord, the two most important assets to have. In reality, I should have owned everything because I had everything to lose. Right? These guys did not care. They just tried to milk Mob and, you know, milk it for a couple months, and you know, they did their job. They milked it, right? They did good doing that, but you know, Mob could have been a lot better than what it was, really. So anyways, they hired a development team, staff team, management. We go through a bunch of different management. Before 2.0, we had a whole different type of management. One of the managers dated this e-girl, trusted her to work on our practice. She became the practice manager, which many other head staff did not agree with because they thought we were being biased, when it was just the dating manager that was pretty biased. Some head staff resigned due to the e-girl getting practice manager. Once practice releases, she fucking resigns, and her reasoning was, I had no help on practice. I thought everyone left it till last minute. I just don't agree with you demoting my boyfriend. So yeah, she didn't directly say that, and she states that we weren't dating, but they had matching profile pictures and we're fucking sleep calling. I don't care, bro. I'm crashing out. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, she also states in her resignation message, I didn't know I was practice manager to a day before we released. And that's crazy because a month prior to practice, she wanted to be practice manager. She asked me, I said, yeah, sure. And she wanted to work on it with a developer called named Moose. Great guy, by the way, great guy. And she said, oh, we didn't receive any help from anybody. Well, that's because she didn't want help from anybody. When a head staff joined her channel to you know, just talk, she wanted him to leave because she was afraid that head staff would leak things. Well, it turns out if you leak something, that's not the end of the world. If you leak a practice server, so what? It's not like a freaking new game mode that's never been done before. You can leak it. Anyway, she didn't ask for help. She didn't want help, matter of fact. But let's just continue, boys. I'm done crashing out. Come on, let's be professional, for real. So yeah, the dumb bitch resigns, and so does the developer. Shout out to Moose, great guy. And I just basically, you know, easily replace them, get new management, things like that. And it was actually going well. After 2.1, it was going well in terms of management. Player-wise, not so much. Basically, I need to backtrack again. Before we released practice, we got the Discord URL called HTT Ranked, which basically was only offered on Elevate MC. The ex-developer own the Discord vanity URL, and I bought it from them. I bought it because 2 developers told me it was a good idea and we need to kill Elevate. First off, I didn't even know that it was so important to kill Elevate, but I think they use mob as a way just to somehow kill Elevate. I don't know what they had against it. I didn't really care. I was like, fine, you know, if we want to make a good practice server, go for it. And you know, competition's fun as well. So yeah, we bought the vanity URL as a joke. I was beefing for a bit. I ended up mocking the owner of Elevate and Simply Trash. I ended up mocking it to them, saying, oh, I got your URL, LOL, you can't get it from me. That basically motivated Simply to bring back Cave. Over time, it ended up killing MobPvP. And we obviously, you know, had a lot of issues, poor development, no testing. And you could say that was my fault for it, but really it was Kurt and Tyler's fault. They were supposed to run the server at first. At this point, Kurt was bought out because he said he's not doing anything. He didn't log on until he got bought out. So yeah, once college starts, which I believe is like a little bit before 2.0 or around there, Tyler becomes inactive. Tyler doesn't do anything. And I'm basically sitting here with 3 other owners that don't log on and don't really incorporate anything to the server, right? Maybe like one owner, shout out to Sabotage. He did message me like bugs and stuff, but I'm basically the middleman for everything. You're messaging me about bugs, you can just message the developer or like try to get them to do it, right? There was really no planning, there's no initiative. Anyways, I was the person funding the server, trying to get updates done, recording videos, new partners. I was basically the only owner, not even receiving majority share. I was receiving less than 50% of the server, and I was the one doing everything, which I feel I was just taking advantage of at that point. Tyler was just here for passive income. For example, back in September, I paid 2.4K out of pocket. I showed them the expenses and our net losses, and Tyler still decided to message me asking for a September payout. He said, when can I get paid? I said, are you out of your mind? I fucking lost 2.4K. And not to mention October. Okay, this guy's what the fuck? That's why I'm closing down. Anyways, not to mention, I paid 1K out of my pocket in October as well. So more of the story, the reason why I'm shutting down is because I'm funding the server. I lost a lot of money. I didn't think I had any potential. Now that Cave has released and has done better numbers than we ever had. Poor decisions made by me, man. I should have never started the server with them. They had no intention of actually growing mob. They wanted to grow it for the short term to get a nice paycheck. Tyler ended up flexing on his IRL friends by putting the Tebex revenue, the stats on his Snapchat story. He put it on his Snapchat like highlights or some shit. If you have him added, you could see our whole revenue. It's just like so invasive. It's supposed to be private information. More of the story, bro. If I had to own a server again, it wouldn't be with those 2. I know I'm just bashing them the whole video, and I'm not gonna lie, they deserve it. They're still fine, you know what I mean? They helped me for a bit. They just didn't see like a long-term vision in mob, which I find funny. But yeah, now we are at Cave PvP. We're not actually an owner. We are gonna just be recording videos, just having a good time on Cave, okay? I don't have to worry about doing anything. I just need to get on, record, get off, and that's just fun, right? That's what it's supposed to be on mob. Those fuckers couldn't let me do it. They let me fund the server. Oh man, I just dug myself a hole. And yeah, again, I didn't want to ruin my reputation. So we're transferring donator ranks over to Cave, meaning if you purchase anything on the store, then it will be transferred over to Cave. I don't think we're transferring, like, if you're a friend and you got a rank, your rank's not being transferred. Just people who actually purchased something that would be transferred over. And yeah, that's just how it's supposed to be. Honestly, I have no regrets making mob. I'm glad it came back because that's what made Cave come back, and this is where I can record now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video. I had a yap sesh. Let me know your thoughts. I don't think I left anything out. I'm just gonna think real quick. I think more of the story is try to be loyal. Doesn't matter where. It doesn't have to be Minecraft either. It just could be in person, IRL. I always like appreciate, you know, KPP for still giving me, you know, partner after bashing their server, but it ends up working out in the end. And yeah, no bad blood with anybody, even though I bashed the fuck out of a couple people. I'm just gonna forget about you guys in a month, to be honest. Not really like forget about who you are, just forget about all the beef and shit. Probably be friends with you guys again, except for that dumb bitch, fucking Carly. I'm not gonna be friends with her ever again. I'll keep it a buck, even though she worked very hard on practice. So stupid though. You got offered help, you just didn't take it. Anyways, guys, we're on KPP/redeem headed for free keys. I can be toxic sometimes, I apologize. We're almost at 25k subs though. That's actually insane. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I think by far I'm probably the most toxic YouTuber. I'm not gonna lie, I try to be less toxic, but really when people fuck me over, I end up just crashing out and just get pissed off, man. I don't even think before I speak. I really hope you guys will relate this to something maybe that you're doing, maybe a server. Don't judge a book by its cover. Actually, fuck it. Judge a book by its cover, bro. If you see these 2 random people coming to you, like, yo, let's start a server. Fucking judge that book, all right? fuck that's saying? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I understand it wrong, but damn, that's crazy. But yeah, last but not least, Kurt and Tyler, even though you fucked me over, maybe don't realize you fucked me over, still appreciate you guys for hitting me up and starting the server. I should have started with Simply Trash, I'm not gonna lie, but because of you guys, I am, you know, doing HCF again. I just didn't know that you'd, you know, leave, sell ranks and stuff behind my back, but that's cool. I'm gonna ask them in TeamSpeak what they think about mob shutting down. Yo, what's good?
What's up, dude?
Hey.
Yo, I'm doing a video. What do you guys think about mob shutting down? What's your thoughts?
I mean, I never played
I
it.
will agree with your announcement on that it helped revive HCF and like brought attention back to what it was, but I don't think it had the voice to do what it needed or wanted to do, or the community also wasn't there. It's not like it wasn't updated enough. In all seriousness.
Yeah, it was kind of like outdated. So you think it didn't have that much of a voice to like really help out HCF, or
like, yeah, I would say the voice thing, because like whenever KVEC came out, they had 7,000 followers on Twitter, and I don't know what Mob had if we started at like 0 or whatever, but it had still had like 3K I think whenever it shut down.
Right. I mean, K's been up though for a lot longer.
I think part of the problem was also trying to start like an actual hardcore faction server in 2024.
True, people don't like getting set up. They like the OP style. I don't even think it's pay to win. Like even member rank can get G kits and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's still fairly balanced, but
yeah, true. All right, appreciate you guys.
Okay, what? Yeah, what's up?
Okay, hold on. I'm doing a clip for my video. What do you guys think about like mob? How did it help HCF, or what do you guys think about it shutting down?
Thank God. No.
I can't wait for all the players to come over.
That's what you get for off of me trial mod, by the way.
Okay.
Mob is the reason why KPVP came back, so it definitely put motion in the entire HF community.
Really? Because I thought you were lying about that. I didn't think you were being honest about like Cave coming back just because of mob.
No, that's literally the only reason why we did it.
Also, now that you're here, you can get your editor back. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not in any of those videos while mob was open. I'm
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Is it just because of mob was open?
Dude, I was very pissed off that you did not give me you fucking offered me trial mod, dude. You don't know how mad I was at you.
Oh, you're a dickhead. I've been fucking waiting for you. You just fucking. Oh my
Dude,
god.